What's up YouTube? Moose coming at you once again with another unboxing video. Today we're looking at a Bronco model universal fuel tank, so let's get started. Alright, so as I said, we're looking at the universal fuel tank from Bronco models in 1/35th scale. It is kit number AB3579. So as you can see, it's a nice small little box. A little bit of information on the sides, but nothing great in detail. There is some photo etch included. And let's dig into the box. Alright, so the first thing we'll look at is there is a couple photo etch frets. I'll bring it in real close. Hopefully you can pick it up. So some like tie down straps and some extra detail around on the side. It is very, very thin photo etch. And the other sheet is for like sandwiching in the jerry cans. When you build those, again, very, very thin, very flexible. As you can see, it's already bent. So the first fret that we'll look at is actually got the track links for it. So there's a continuous run. There's actually a duplicate of the sprue sitting off to the side over here, but it's got some of the track pieces. So like here's the top of it, the bottom side, and then these wrap around the ends. We've got the like suspension arms here, as well as one of the, or a pair of the road wheels there. So like I said, there's two of that one. So there's the mirror of that sprue. This one here is got the like container that you would put in the belly of the finished model if you chose to do that option, and there's like tarp detail, and this is like hold downs over here for it, as well as like the pump for the fuel tank, because I assume it's like a full-on fill it fuel tank, haul it around versus jerry cans. And the next sprue has various detail parts. So here's like some of the leaf spring suspension. Here's like, I believe, the sides or the back, maybe like a tailgate or something. Fender there. There's like the steering yoke, might be an axle here. Everything looks nicely detailed. So the next sprue then contains a bunch of the jerry cans. As you can see, they're lined up along here, both the halves of it, as well as right here there's a stack of them sitting side by side, ready to go. There's handles for all of the jerry cans on this sprue here. I already counted them. And then I assume these are all detail bits as well to go with all the jerry cans. And finally, the last sprue in the box is this one here that's got some 55-gallon drums. So there's 4 sets of them. There are slight variations of them, I noticed. And then their top and the bottom parts of them, as well as some like support rings, and there's like a pump over here. Alright, so I guess we will take a look at the instructions at this point. So they're full color. Bronco, I like that they do so. Give you a little bit of stuff down here about iconography. Open it, in the first page, of course, they give you a sprue layout, and then you start right in on the suspension of the trailer. So you got the leaf springs, as well as some like tie rods going across. And then you build 2 pairs of the bogies. Up here, then on step 2, we attach the frame to the bottom box of the so the last piece, and I'm not going to take it out of the baggie, is actually the main body of the trailer. It looks very nice. It's in a bag. I'm doing that just to keep it protected because it is fairly thin. Alright, sorry for that cut. So anyways, we go to the bottom box of the main part of the body of the trailer here, and we attach both the bogies to that then, before adding the front and back plates and a little bit of bracing. Note they call out here on one of the sprues, there's actually little bolt details that you can shave off and put on there. Step 4, then we build up those 2 runs of tracks. Again, they like length style, so you have some that you have to fit around on the front and the back. The top is one piece and the bottom is one piece. Turning to the next page, then in step 5, we start adding some of the photo etch details. So that we build up the 2 fender covers and put a few photo etch bits on there, then top and bottom for like bracing and so on and so forth. And then in step 6, we actually add the upper part of the toe arm for it with a few detail bits from photo etch added to that. Then there's 2 thin photo etch strips that get added to the sides of that fender then for some like bolt detail. Step 7 is one of the options you can do when you build this model. So in this one, it looks like it's like a big gas tank that just sits in the trailer. And again, they include like a tarp detail with tie downs that along it, and then the like hand pump goes on the top of that, and there's a hole already there. Photo etch piece added. If you choose not to do that, then step 8 and step 9 is both building up different types of jerry cans, or I guess it could be water cans, but jerry cans. Again, the photo etch plate in the middle of it, and then the handle goes on top of that, as well as like the spout. Step 10, then we build up a pair of the drums. So again, there's like bracing that goes on the side, as well as the top and bottom lids on those, and a little like cap. Step 11 is basically the same thing, just another style. And then in step 12, they actually show how to add the handles to the attached block of jerry cans, and then the colors for that, all German gray. Lastly, it says decal and color guide, but there's no decals on this model, so very easy. It's just German gray with like black for the tracks, and that's it. On the back side, they show another view of that. I'm assuming it's probably just the another view of it, more blown up. Oh, the version without the cap. Okay, so that's the only difference. They have color callouts down here for Mr. Hobby, Guns, Humbrol, and Tamiya, but again, there's only 3 colors in the model.
Hope you liked this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe as usual. Have a good one.